The cure for this addiction is a fucking opiate that's 10 times more addictive.
My name is Matt. I am a hip-hop artist, recovery, Facebook content creator, which is a cringy thing to say out loud.
452,000 views.
Yeah, 1.2 million, the price of addiction.
I think my first year, though, was when I was in...
And that's why I founded Heal Space. That's why I feel so at home here. I get to come in, I get to see the clients, sit down with the therapists, the case managers. I get to know people.
If your life had warning labels like medication, what would yours say?
Don't feed after midnight, like a gremlin. Don't feed after midnight.
What's something about recovery nobody warned you about and that you had to learn the hard way?
Oh, it's such a great question. I tell people this all the time, too.
All right, welcome to the 17th,
29th.
the 29th podcast.
Maybe we just ignore everything we were just talking about here. And
Yeah, I mean, it's, this is the way things go. It's the
really?
8th.
Love it.
The 8th podcast.
Love it.
What is the significance of the number 8? Why don't we look at that up? What's this?
The flat top of the 8. Weren't you talking about that before?
Of the A.
Oh.
Not that. Yeah, look up the significance of 8 and see if there's anything there. Just for, I don't know where that came from.
Huge in Asian culture. Very good luck number.
Is it?
It's their version of 7.
Yeah,
I figured you would know.
Why don't you see all your slot machines? Don't you see all the 8s?
Oh, yeah.
There's a reason for that.
That makes sense. Okay. All right. Well, it's a lucky number 8, you know?
like on the slots.
Yeah.
Power, success, and abundance.
Power, success, and abundance.
That's right.
Manifestation.
Manifest. There you go.
That's so interesting. I'm actually doing something like that right now. I journal every night.
There it is.
Wow.
Manifest it.
Manifest it out. I'm going to be way better than Josh Elchert on the pinball machine.
I just hit 5 million. I broke 5 million. I was pretty happy.
I'm going to
with
manifest
myself.
that. I haven't even thought of the manifestation of being better than Chris because he's got like 6 billion.
He owns the machine.
Yeah, he's the god.
He owns it.
That's
it's in his
true.
house.
Yeah, that's true. I'm TJ. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm a friend, and I'm a terrible golfer lately.
I'm Matt. I'm a business owner. I'm a fiance. I'm a friend. Dog owner.
A dog. You are a dog owner.
That's it. I don't have any
Frenchie.
kids.
No kids.
No kids.
Soon to have kids though. You're already like picking out the colors in the nursery. You know? That's not what I heard.
She is.
Oh.
I told her, I said, it's your responsibility. You feeding it.
Yeah, let me know how that goes.
Quite literally. Josh, father, friend, business owner, mentor, shoe collector, and how do you say that?
Dilly doll.
Dibba smoker.
Dilly doll.
Dilly doll.
That's not
smoker.
a dilly dog. What?
That's our name for
Dilly
him.
doll.
Oh.
Some backwoods holler shit.
He's from Kentucky.
That's why I said it. Chris, cigar store proprietor, tobacconist, wannabe mobster. Yeah, I missed the last one. Glad to be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed
I watched live the whole time in case you felt my presence.
Did you?
Oh, on the
Nice.
same? Nice. Today we got a special guest, a good friend of Matt's, and hopefully to be a good friend of ours. He is a content creator, recovery rap artist in general, I guess, and
Got a few big hits.
he does, yeah.
I
No.
was showing a video, some boxing video.
Oh, man.
452,000 views
Yeah.
on YouTube.
1.2 million, the price of addiction.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people to like look at you. You know what I mean? I got 11,000 views on TikTok the other day. I was like, damn, 11,000 people watched that. Could you imagine 1.whatever million people being like, oh, listen to this?
Or was it one person 1.1 million times?
Yeah, that would cost you a lot of money, as far as I hear.
Yeah, so I've known Matt for a few years now.
Yeah.
When I was at Legends, he would come in and hype our clients up for no reason. He didn't get paid, nothing like that. And he would just change the atmosphere. Like he would, bring his music in there. The clients loved him. He called me one day and he's like, hey, man, I need a job making $15 an hour. That's all I need. He's like, I'm working here at Texas Roadhouse or something. He's like, I need $15 more an hour, part-time job to where I can live better. I said, give me a day. Called him back a couple days later. I said, you think you could be our alumni coordinator, activities coordinator, and we'll pay you X, Y, Z? And he said, yeah. And I said, I'm going to take this kid under my wing, and he's going to be somebody.
Who'd you have to get the approval from for the 15 hour?
Me. It wasn't 15 an hour. I gave him a lot more than
Wasn't 15 an hour, and it
But
wasn't
who
2
did you have
days
to
either.
get the approval for in the day?
the owner.
Oh, I thought you was Nate. I thought you called Nate.
No, you called me back in 30 minutes.
Yeah. I said, give me that.
I was in line at Cedar Point, 45 a year.
45K.
I'd never had
Asked
anything
for
like that
15 and
in
he
my
gave me
life.
Part time?
No.
No, it was full time. Alumni
Oh,
coordinator.
you're saying so you asked for something, he
Yeah,
gave
so I
you
could
something
stop serving
better.
it. Yeah. Oh yeah, changed my life. Changed my life. I'd been serving 60 hours a week, for 3-4 years at that point. Posting on social media every single day, paying my own money to go to the studio, record these songs. I didn't have anybody showing me how to do this. This is all stuff I learned, just by repetition and shooting a shot.
So, yeah, he came on and, gave him a little taste of the business development world. And he's kind of blew up from there, kind of grown up from there.
Gave me a taste of the business development world, and oh my God, was I starstruck.
People think it's easy.
Was
People
I
think it's
starstruck
like
at first?
it's easy to be like, oh, you're doing this, this, and this. It's not as easy as you think it is.
No.
Like it weighs you down, and then you take on everybody else's emotions. You take on everybody else's feelings. Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Bossinger is my favorite BD rep ever. Like, he
But
knows
even that-
nothing
even-
about title.
Even
And
at that level,
motherfucker plays golf.
you're still like taking on a lot of shit. Like people calling you at the worst times.
Oh my goodness.
For
Not for title.
yeah.
Nobody at midnight is like, what's up with my title shirts? He knows nothing about title. He's always, of course, I ain't calling
You
him.
brought chocolates one time to a closing I was in.
Yeah, he's good at that. He's always happy, dude. Like, you would slay an opportunity like that where it's not weighing
All right, I
you
quit.
down.
Call me Chris.
And I was at the pumpkin patch. I just want to touch on one of the wildest things I had as a BD. I was at a pumpkin patch with my daughter, and I had been on and off the phone that whole time trying to get there. And I'm just like, she's like, can you just like kick it with me for a minute? Be at the pumpkin patch. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, great. I get a call from some guy, and I hear him like beating the crap out of this chick, and she's screaming about calling the police. He's like, if you don't talk me off this ledge, I'm doing it all. And I'm like, here's out. Go to the pumpkin and take a picture of the. Come on, all right. Call 911. I had to call 911 to get like a whole police escort to come out there in the middle of this like county road. It was about right around then. I called Matt and I said, hey, you're right.
This sucks.
I hate this.
This sucks.
You'll start us off, Matt.
Yeah. So what we do is we go around the room. We got a couple questions we ask each other.
I thought we were on a roll.
Yeah. Well, we were. At some point you run out of things to say,
Yeah.
and we
won't.
We were coming to that point.
Not me.
So I got a list of questions here. I'm gonna start with you.
Come on,
Matt.
Yes, sir.
So you've been a rapper. You've been like a worship leader. You've been a business guy. At what point did you realize, dang, I got more job titles than I do clean time?
Summer 2025, boss. I'll be candid about it. Actually, I had too many irons in the fire, and it broke me. It absolutely did. Because I'm getting all, for one, the BD things weighing on me. I'm doing these church gatherings, hosting at my house every week, and it got really heavy with the religion thing, man. I kind of got a little overzealous with it, you see somebody hop into Christianity real quick and they just like blow up about it, I'm like one of those manic people that just takes things way, way too far. And sometimes...
Did you get snakes?
Preaching,
Did
brother.
Did you get involved with the snakes in
No,
Christianity?
I wasn't grabbing the
Nah,
snake.
he just had a Bible in his hand everywhere he walked. It was just like, he was like,
No, it wasn't. It was like when what he's saying right there, like you're not realizing how extreme this was. Like he was calling me, telling me like everybody that it's in this fucking industry is going to hell. Like, and I'm like, I'm texting him. I'm like, Matt, you need to chill with me, bro. If you want to text somebody else and say that, I've always got your best interest at heart, and I always have. So I'm telling you this right now. Relax with me.
I'm not going to hell. Those other people might be, but me,
I said, I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm not that person.
It came from a place of love, it was coming from a place of love. But man, it was just, it was not from a correct heart posture. And Yeah.
And there was a lot of, there was a few manic times that you'd call me with some crazy off the wall, and I would have to reel him back in. I'm like, bro, listen to yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll tell you
it's everybody's fault.
Yeah.
But you.
100%, you know, and I'll tell you this, doing the content thing where you put every piece of your life for strangers to see every single day, answering comments, posting this, posting that, framing everything you do for content, it messes with you. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
It fucks with you.
Yeah.
It fucks with your head, man, because you lose touch
I
with
try not
reality.
to cuss because my mom
Only if
watches
Jesus
it.
know?
says it's okay.
Okay, all right. Jesus is saying it's
Jesus.
okay. He's giving me the pass today. But I about lost my fucking mind. You know, I had to really dial some things back and, you know, go back to the basics. All the way to the basics. That first day that I called him asking for the call, you know what I mean, asking for the job. And I just said, you know what, if I lose everything and just have to start back from scratch, pull it down on my head, then that's what's going to happen, you know. And to a degree that did happen, and I'm grateful for it because I got a taste of, you ever get everything you ever wanted in life and you realized it wasn't as what you thought it was.
Yeah, TJ.
That's what it was, you know.
And that's one thing about Matt. I've like ever since I've known him, like he's always been very transparent. Like when shit's going south, you can kind of see it, and then he's telling you, shit went south. You know, shit hit the fan.
I feel like that's the biggest part of the people around us and our clique is that, for me, like we're all pretty transparent with each other, and there's not a lot of smoke and mirrors, which I was drawn to you in our first meeting and felt like you fit right in, and I think you and Coven got a lot to talk about. Even if it doesn't work out today where we don't have time. I got a question for you. It's gonna take me a couple minutes to read it though.
You should open the phone so you can see it better.
Oh my goodness, that thing.
Look at
Be
me.
honest. If your relapse almost had a soundtrack, what song would be playing in the background? I think what he's trying to say is, be honest. If your relapse had a soundtrack, what sound would be playing in the background?
I can't remember the name of it. It's a Taylor Swift song.
What?
It's a Taylor Swift song.
Hold on.
It's a Taylor Swift. I something, I do it all the time. Your something's in the left and it's on rewind. I do it once, I do it twice.
He'll find it and clip it in.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me
We
do.
can't afford to play that.
Or Lane Staley had an offshoot of Alice in Chains, and it was called The River on Below. I can't remember the name of the band that he had, but that one is a real heavy one. You might know what I'm talking about. What was that other band Lane Staley had, other than Alice in Chains?
I was thinking, I'm off the deep end.
I like the Taylor Swift one. Look what you made me do better, because it
Is
was
that
like
Taylor Swift? I feel like it's Britney Spears.
Nope. My daughter.
Bro, she just pops out with like scissors and no hair.
Or no, what was the Britney Spears song? Oh, oops, I did it again.
That would be the one right there. That fits like a glove.
Taylor Swift. I like that. You went straight to Taylor Swift.
I didn't see that coming.
Have you seen her new songs?
No.
Talking about having a bigger dick than the devil or something like that.
Ooh,
She says that?
Yeah.
it's pretty
What does she
wild.
say, Chris?
It's pretty
Knock on
wild
wood.
now.
Yeah, not gonna.
Well, that's the name of the song, or just wood, but it's just talking about Chelsea's or
Chelsea's.
Chelsea's. Yeah.
Yeah, she,
Okay.
yeah, she goes on. She goes in
I don't
on it.
like that my 13-year-old niece listens to Taylor Swift anymore because
She's gotten filthy.
this lady. Well, listen, she's a pop star. She can do whatever she wants, but
$1 billion pop star.
100%. And she writes incredible songs, and she's amazing, and she's a genius. I fucking love you, and we should be friends. But my niece cannot listen to the Wood song, and we're not talking about no.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 12-year-old daughter, so I know right where you're at.
Yeah, 100%.
I didn't even know.
3
it's a thing.
albums ago, great. 2 albums ago, little dark with the fuck Kim Kardashian shit, and then this one is just like, all right. Like
It's all for the likes.
when
you
you're
know?
16, you can listen to that.
They grow up too, though. Like Billie Eilish, they.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Look at her now.
Yeah, she wild out, bro.
Billy Ray Cyrus
She's
is like,
amazing too, though.
Yeah.
amazing.
She's a really good singer.
She's incredible.
Yeah. If you want to go to a Taylor Swift concert, it's like $800.
Yeah, but you can go to the,
For the
like,
cheapest.
You can go to like the knockoff girl that goes to Lorraine. It's like Sailor Fifth or something like that. Hey, she's really good. Like all the little kids are hyping up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
We took
that's
Lexi's
crazy.
sister to one.
Yeah, well, I tried it. Like that's what Bradley was like Taylor Swift, and
Yeah,
I was like,
I told her it
they
was
were
Taylor
like
Swift.
$800 each, like for like nosebleeds. I said absolutely not.
I went to I took Lucy and the whole
I know,
family
I
to
bet
a
you
Billie
did.
Eilish concert,
I
not
bet.
Taylor, and it was wild. It was a good show, but it was expensive.
What's
Yeah.
the other one that she's like British or something?
Billie Eilish.
No, the one it's Hello from the
Oh, Adele.
Adele.
She's like 1,500.
Yeah, for no reason.
Yeah.
Like
No. Well, it's
there's
for
a
lot of
couple good
reasons.
songs. I'll beat the steering wheel off the car on some of the songs.
She's an amazing artist for sure. Well, out of nowhere.
All right, who's next? Chris, you're up. Are all these intended to Matt?
Yeah. Apparently, we don't want to hear from any of us.
We have. He's got him. He's coming to us.
What's harder to please, hip hop fans, church? I know the answer to this already. Hip hop fans, church folks, or your own expectations? What's harder to please?
Church folks.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was actually sliding into being like a Christian content creator, so I started to rub elbows with like some other big Christian content creators, and I noticed that a lot of what they do, and almost every new like set of Christian people that I run into, their way is the correct way. You know what I'm saying? So there's all these little slight deviations of like, well, it's here's A and then here's B and here's C. C doesn't all the way agree with A, but B doesn't all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's
yeah. You need to do
every
it the
single
way,
person,
yeah.
and this is where I'm coming from with my own relationship with God. Is like I've stopped communicating with all of them, and I said, I want you to show me who you are, and I don't want to hear it from somebody else's mouth. You know what I mean? So I'll read your word, your Bible, which I don't really understand the Bible all too well, but like. I want that personal relationship as opposed to like, and again, once you start posting and then when you start saying that, let's say I got some songs with a cuss word. Oh, that's not really Christian. Or the way I speak about saying something, you know, oh, that's not really Christian. And it's like, you know, you can't please, yeah, I decided really quickly, that's not an audience that I want to pursue. I want to pursue everybody.
I mean, even in the big three, like Christian sects, you got the Catholics, the Methodists, and the Lutherans, and I've never met anybody more racist and bigotry than that big Lutheran guys in the world. Like,
Oh, for sure.
my God.
Oh my goodness, I went deep down the Catholic rabbit hole. You know, I mean, oh my goodness.
TJ did too when a priest did on TJ, but that was
down my rabbit hole.
That was a while ago.
There's an excellent scene in The West Wing. You guys ever watch The West Wing?
Oh yeah,
That's the way our government should run these days. Anyways, excellent scene in it. This doctor, Christian person is in the White House and she's at this thing and she doesn't stand up when the president comes in and she's very, very, very crazy right. And he's a Catholic president and he stands up and he's like, listen, let's talk about this. And it just goes on and pretty much he's like, you know what? The Washington Redskins play football and they touch pigskin on a Sunday. And, you know, is that okay? How much should I sell my daughter for doing blah, blah? And it goes on. It's one of the greatest scenes ever. And it really just depicts exactly what you're just saying. Like, you find that on YouTube, put that in.
I'll give that a shot. I will say
TJ
this
is
though.
actually the reason they do background checks on priests. You didn't know that.
I was the poster child for
he was the only one that didn't sue.
Yeah.
He was thinking.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that was like, you know what? That's just how it's supposed to be, I thought. So I just was kind of went with it. It was the norm, you know?
I got a dozen years of Catholic schooling, altar boy and all. I don't have any of those stories.
Yeah.
You never seen it,
Feel
never
like
witnessed it.
I feel like I got cheated.
That's because the trauma is so big.
I was good looking,
buried
too.
inside of you. You haven't. You
Could be.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Honestly.
For
But
sure.
You look intimidating. If I was a priest, I would not try to rape you.
I was 6'6".
I wouldn't try to suck your dick.
in sixth grade. We're gonna edit that one out.
A lot of this probably for sure.
The entire podcast.
He does give off an energy though that I'm sure he did when a kid, where like they know who to target. You know what I mean? That I feel like it.
Yeah, susceptible.
They probably say, "Can you keep a secret?" And he's like, "No."
Fuck no.
All right, since we're there, I will say this. What's it called? The Roman Catholic Church. We all know that, right?
Yeah.
So we all like to believe that Rome fell, right? And it's called the Roman Catholic Church. It's got church in every single city, all over the world. You know what I mean? So I don't believe Rome fell. I believe it just changed dresses because it's the Roman Catholic Church. Romans tried to stamp out Christianity when it first came to be for the first 300 years. After a while, it grew so much, they had no choice but to join, you know? And now we have whatever the hell that is, where that's happening all over the place. And they just take one and move them to another place. And, you know, that's wild. Cool.
Similar to Lions fans this year. You
know? The Lions are playing tonight.
That's a good closer.
Yeah, you know, similar to the Lions fans this year. So all of a sudden now there's so many Lions fans.
Chris, why is my diddly doff doing that?
Diddly.
So it's a little bit colder and drier in the winter, and the Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper that they use on a lot of these light-bodied cigars is very thin.
Okay.
So
I was just making
it
sure.
shouldn't happen.
I was looking at yours, and yours wasn't doing it.
It shouldn't
Are you
happen.
trying to get a discount?
I thought I was flipping it too hard. Maybe.
Flipping it too hard, fiddling too much, or concentrate on longer drags as opposed to puff, puff, puff. Puff, puff, puff heats it up, heats up the wrapper, it pops. Longer drags keeps it cooler.
Pretend it's a light bulb again.
Cigarologist over here.
He is. Dude, the episode I wasn't on when he talked about cutting it, though, I feel like that's good content for the podcast.
I've not had one break
Courtney.
open. I've not had one break open since.
And it was happening to you a lot.
Yeah, same.
Now it's breaking on the other end.
Yeah.
Slower drags. Try to keep
People ask me to cut their cigars now since that podcast.
You're welcome.
All right, so you're up, Tej.
Yeah. What's something about recovery nobody warned you about and that you had to learn the hard way?
Oh, it's such a great question. I tell people this all the time too. I really hammer this one home. When you first get into recovery, what's the one thing that you're focused on? You're getting back, you know, your license. You're getting a car back. You have that camaraderie where you're going to groups, you're piling into the van. You have absolutely nothing with your friends. You know what I mean? You're making those early friends, those early connections again, and the longer recovery goes on, things begin to normalize and you stop having goals to chase. All of a sudden, you get your house back, you get a good job, and it's there that nobody ever really warned me about. How do you keep that? You know what I mean? Because when you get all that, all of a sudden that complacency sets in 2-3 years. You got everything that you've ever you wanted, and that you thought you wanted. That addict mentality starts getting bored and saying, "Hey, let's fuck this up."
Yeah.
In new recovery, there's so many ceilings of my license. I got insurance. I got a vehicle. Like, there's so many early wins in there. I can relate a lot to what you're talking about from the outside looking in. And then it's like you hit a point and like, oh, I'm supposed to pay my mortgage and like all of these things. You know, it's not a win anymore that I have car insurance.
Yes.
Like, I'm actually expected to pay it on a regular basis. I feel that. I feel like when people hit that plateau and they do get complacent, if you don't rein it in, then you wind up back in Zeph Center.
I think like we, as people in recovery, we feel like it's like specific to us, but like everybody experiences the same thing where it's like I'm sure Chris could relate as well, where it's like I want to have these things. And like, once I have these things, then like, I'm going to be okay. And then you have the things and you're like, this is fucking dumb. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm really bad at it. And so like, and then it's like, you know, that's not really what you're looking for. So like, I guess like to be from a different perspective, like what does that look like for you? Like, have you experienced that, Chris? Like, is there something like at a time where you were like the college hockey thing or like any of that stuff, like for you, where it was like the epitome of like, these are like, if I could just do this, like that things will seem to be better, or, you know, I'll be happier or whatever.
Marry a doctor.
Marry, yeah. It's still the best movie ever.
I have arrived.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really remember the question.
Is there ever a thing you do, like if I get there, that's
it.
I zone out when we start talking about recovery.
Yeah. He's like, let me have another sip of my drink.
I get dizzy when you say sober.
God, I don't know. I don't know if I've gotten there yet.
So what does it look like for you? What does the top look like for Chris?
Yeah.
Top for Chris is
We
someplace.
vote for your cigar shop every day. How much greater can it be?
We better fucking win. I got a fucking phone call the other day. Someone trying to sell me their services for fake votes for Best of Toledo. Like, this is such a scam. I didn't respond. It was a message. I didn't call him back, but like, that's happening in Toledo. Like,
Oh, for sure.
that's wild.
You could just.
Well, you think it was just for the election? You think the election was the only people that took fake ballots?
It's been the best in Toledo. Who cares? If you're the best, people know you're the best. Nobody cares what some paper says.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, what's reaching it look like for me is a better way to answer that question. I don't know. A beach somewhere and not having to talk to anybody.
Anybody?
Look, Chris, if you want a lot of people at your funeral, you have to talk to people.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point. But if I got to that point, if I made it past the lots of people at your funeral
Just push
goal,
me out at sea.
and got that, yeah.
Yeah.
Reincarnate? Are we talking reincarnation
No,
and
Chris.
skinwalkers
No.
again?
He's saying like he gets to a space where he like has his own island and he's just there.
Easy with those islands. You
Yeah.
see what's going on in the news right now.
Yeah.
You don't want your own island. Right now is not the time to have an island.
Royal Caribbean owns one and it's dope.
Is that the one they put the ban on all those people?
Are they?
Or that's Carnival Cruise that you see in the
you
news a
don't-
lot.
I don't do those.
You don't do that one?
That's like going to fucking rallies. You know how I am, man.
Yeah.
I love rallies.
I like the fries.
Yeah.
When they started doing mozzarella stick seasoned in the same fry seasoning,
Their
and-
fries are the no arguments there.
Crispy.
Dude, Arby's has really fell downhill lately with their fries.
Oh my goodness! I just got two of those little roast beef sandwiches, and the beef was gray, and it
all right.
smelled like I don't know. My girlfriend opened it up, and then I looked it up. Like, should the meat be gray? And it says the Arby's meat has a grayish tint to it when it comes and arrives in the bag. But usually, as long as they cook it, it shouldn't be that color. And I got pictures. Gray meat.
You should have
roast
never
beef.
Googled it. That's your problem. Stay away from Google.
Just
Don't
eat
talk
it.
about my McNuggets either. I fucking love those things.
The McDonald's, they're not nuggets.
I don't care.
And you know
Shut your
that.
mouth. I do know that, but
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
want to fucking be reminded about it.
That barbecue sauce, though, with that nugget.
Yeah, and you know what? You know what's complete bullshit is you can get a value meal with anything on the menu. Guess what you can't get a value meal on? 20-piece nuggets. They won't do it.
a lot
10-piece
of
nugget, fine.
Gotta be
20-piece nugget, they won't do a value meal.
It's a standalone item.
It is. It's fucking wild.
I mean, there's probably not a lot of people that go in and get a 20-piece nugget meal.
It sounded very judgmental.
You and Nate Kelmeyer.
Yeah.
Can I get 40 of those in a fry? All right, what's the next question?
Yeah, let's
There's a heartfelt one coming here.
Yeah.
TJ, I think you have two questions.
I do. Yep, that's coming. If the version of you from your worst year could see you now, what would shock him the most?
Oh. The version of your worst year can see you now.
Cleveland fan.
I don't even know what this hat means. I am a poser. This hat just looks good on
It's not
me.
even a Cleveland hat.
It's not?
No,
You're right.
it's
That's
Indians.
it.
They changed their name.
Is it? Oh yeah. No. Yes. People probably think I'm trying to make a statement.
Yeah.
No, it's
Racist.
just
Yeah.
it's the
I'm a
only one
patriot.
that fits the shape of my face. I love this hat. I got it like 5 years ago. But that the worst person, and just to give you context of what my worst year was like, I was living in a trailer with no electricity.
Trap trailer.
We had trap trailer.
We've
We had
talked
like
about
an
these.
electric cord run into somebody else's thing to get heat. We had a kerosene heater, no furniture.
You
And,
can cook on a kerosene heater though, like shrimps on the top. You ever
yeah.
done that?
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Shrimps on the bobby.
No license, no car.
you are.
Yeah, no cell phone, absolutely nothing, just completely strung out. And if that person seen where I'm at today, I think he would be most surprised at, and this is kind of from the promises actually from the book where it says we'll intuitively know how to handle things which used to baffle us. He would be pretty surprised that I could consistently pay a phone bill, consistently have insurance, consistently, take care of my daughter and be a pillar, And he would be shocked as hell at the apartment that I got. He'd be pretty stoked.
He
when
does got a
got
pretty
that
dope
place.
apartment overlooking Sandusky downtown. But he's like, I'm going to get it. I was like, it's a horrible idea, Matt.
Yeah, Matt has this keen ability of predicting things, being right, and not to kiss his ass or nothing, but
I don't tell you things because I think it.
He's a cocky bastard.
I don't tell you things because I think it. I tell you because I know it because
Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I'm
If
locked
you think
in.
he's cocky, don't be around me too long.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's a big blessing. I do wake up in there pretty grateful every day. Like,
He had
man,
this
this is
he had
my
the
life.
picture like when he first moved in, and it was like this big, huge, nice, living room suite. This big, nice apartment. It is fucking TV setting up on like one of those fold out trays.
A little 40-inch TV.
I said maybe you should get a TV stand.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's when I bought my first TV stand. I'd never bought a TV. I never even had my own TV. So yeah, very
Matt's
grateful.
a good dad too. You ever notice with his daughter?
Oh my goodness, my
Like
daughter.
best
I would bring her here and put her on, dude. She'd smoke everybody.
I brought
here,
my
dude.
daughter on here.
She don't play, man. She's is too smart for her own good. Got great taste in music too.
What about you, Matt?
What?
Same question.
That's a good question.
Damn, I was sitting there when he was talking about the trap trailer and all that.
Trap trailer.
And then he talked about,
That should be a song. Bro.
I remember
We
I
should
got,
write a
I
song
got out of
about
jail
that.
one time.
I have one that's called Maybe It's Me.
It's one of the lowest points of my life. I'm in this. I get out of jail and nobody will answer the phone. I have to walk. So I find out this girl I was dating was sleeping with this dude that helped her out. You go home and your yard's mowed. You get out of jail and your yard's mowed.
You already know you're fucked.
You already know somebody's been by. But I went to this house that our friends were kind of just crashing in, and it was so cold. It was like it is right now. And I went in there, nobody's there. I'm fresh out of jail. I built a fire in a aluminum coffee can. I'm just sitting there thinking like, what the fuck? But that was part of the lowest part of my life. But if that person could see me now, same thing, man. It's like how I don't think he would believe that I was able to hold things together. But at the same time, the same question, like no matter how low I was at, there was always like a fire in the back of me, like, you're going to do something. It may not be anytime soon, but like once you figure it out, you're gonna do it good. And yeah, I don't know what that person would think of me now. Probably wouldn't believe me.
Yeah. I was literally just thinking that.
Probably wouldn't believe it. How about you, Josh?
I just remember my sponsor. We need to give him call Dan back. We
Stay on
fucking
track.
dropped the ball on that.
It's like
Love
our
you,
Friday
Dan.
call.
He said in the very beginning, he's like, and I'd relapsed a bunch of times. My grandma died 5 times, and you'd still give me money.
Your grandma died?
Well,
That
I
was
tell
an
him that
excuse.
to get
Get
money.
some money.
He's like,
Every
Yeah.
podcast, somebody dies.
yeah.
He's dark.
So he was like, if you listen to me, everything I say for a year, you can have everything that you want. And like you were kind of talking about this earlier, but what I was picturing day one sober is like a Lil Wayne video, money, cars,
Hoes.
bitches in bikinis twerking. And after my year, when he asked me the question, hey, did I fulfill my promise? Did you get everything that you wanted? I was like, yeah, but it looked different. It was my kids, a wife, things that completely didn't line up. And so I don't know, dude. I've been super blessed to have the ability to work with, partner, and mentor a lot of people in recovery and I steal all the glory at any possible time that I can for all of their success. But that's my favorite part of this journey is being able to work with people like you, not him, like you, and draw just a little bit more of greatness out of you. That's what I was thinking when we first met the first day, and TJ and me had a crazy experience. I was at a point where I was burnt out from mentoring people, and I was going to Vegas to see my sponsor, and my 22-year-old son couldn't go, and I'm like, you know what? Let me take TJ, see what he's really about. Dude, we bonded so heavy.
On the Hoover Dam. We seen the pictures.
Yeah.
TJ
Did you hold
with his
hands?
Adidas shirt on.
Did you hold hands?
We did.
Yeah.
We had a whole plan, but then somebody texted me and kiboshed our plan. He'll go unnamed. But it's just like we just clicked, and ever since then, we cold knocked. Like we Googled sober living because you think there'd be a lot there. There was 4, which was I would think Vegas would be full of them.
Nobody wants to get sober in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's impossible to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we cold knocked a place, and they had 1,000 clients, court ordered clients, and built a relationship with them and still in communication with them. It's wild. I don't know. Pass.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about you? We don't even want to know. Actually, skip the questions.
We've already heard this story.
Yeah, probably 100 times.
Knocking on Tara's door.
Yeah, that was one of the moments.
Damn, you have a good memory.
Yeah.
Friend.
I think that I think my worst year though, like, was when I was in,
Sucking dick.
Yeah. It was possible. I don't know what could have happened.
That's
honestly,
how you know weird.
you know.
Don't knock it.
But when I was in Detroit and like a lot happened that year. It was
What
like,
would that person tell you though? Today? Yeah, what would that person be like?
Don't be a rapper.
What would you tell it?
Like in terms of advice or what?
The same question we asked Matt.
No, yeah, I got what you're saying.
What would that person think? The one that's Detroit knocking on Taylor's door. What do you believe?
He wouldn't believe that anything's fathomable.
Possible,
It's unfathomable. Like for that person to think that I could be anywhere close to the man that I am today. Like remove all other things, like the man that I am today. Somebody calls and asks me to do something and I show up every time.
That's
and if
what
I don't, I call at least,
That's what I love about living up here, like away from everywhere I'm from. Like with you, for instance, like me and you got pretty close pretty quick. And when all that, shit was going on with you, you lost your job, everybody was kind of expecting TJ to just plummet.
Tank.
And they would like tell me stories about TJ. Like, this is what he does. This is how.
What job? Midwest?
TR.
We were playing golf. And they were like, this is TJ's downfall right here. And it just, like, all these stories they were telling me, I just could not see it. And I do that with a lot of people, like, rest his soul, Ryan Springer. Everybody was like, oh, this is what he does. He gets about, 6 months to a year, and he just goes downhill. And I'm like, I was at Oxford House, and this dude's my, he's my W. Like, he's showing out for everything. Next thing I know, he calls me, and he's shit-faced drunk. 6 months later, he's dead. And I'm like, what? And so I would always hear stories about TJ, his methadone days and, not wanting to go to, hang out with the clique, the little Toledo clique. And I'm like, that just don't even seem like it.
No, it was.
So I don't know that version.
It was just like a moment of clarity thing where it's like, I had a realization of like my actual potential. Like I had heard about it, I had thought about it. My mom had told me about it. My teachers had told me about it.
If you just stop trying to make the class laugh,
don't you feel like Vegas was part of you starting to like really believe it, or no? Is that just my perception?
No, I think that was like when you really got to an understanding of like who I was at the time. My realization was when I left EFE to do like heel space, like initially, like to walk away from security is something that I never had. I never even made that kind of money before. Yeah. So like to walking into the unknown, like that was like
who helped you do that?
Yeah.
TJ,
again, you're trying to steal the glory again. Like,
TJ has always been that person though. Like anytime somebody's like ask any kind of question about billing or coding, anything like that, I'm like, call TJ. And he's a tech at TR, but he's always been like that. He's always been good at that.
I got an off the cuff random question. Yeah. All this recovery for the bottom trailers,
trailer.
I don't know what the fuck that means. Yeah. Holler, wherever, all these bad low points, right? And then this is similar to what we're talking about. And then you make it, right? You get your insurance bills, your cell phone bills, you're paying bills, you got your new apartment, you got the money. How is that not a trigger for relapse?
Bro, it is.
Like it's got to be the worst. It's like before, like you can't get the drugs because you don't got the money to get the drugs.
Couldn't get food. Yeah. And I've got the worst spending habit right now. Like right now, my paycheck goes to my fiance's bank because I can't control it.
He's on a budget.
Like I can't. Like I've got a brand new putter. I'm getting ready to go buy another brand new putter just because it's a newer putter. And it's like I'm a felon, so I can't buy a gun. So I found the most powerful air rifle that will kill a coyote, and I'm going to buy that for $1,800 just so I can go coyote hunting.
Said I can own a bazooka, not a gun.
Yeah, I just I'm out of control with it, and that's what she's like. Why are you like that? And I'm like, because I've been so like poor for so long. It's like I don't know how to handle it.
But like when you make it, it's like a catch-22. You make it, and then fuck, I make it. I can go be a wild man again.
Dude, that's also like kind of the reverse of what you're saying. Michael Jackson and Prince and so many others struggled because they had so much money that the consequences were not the same as what we experienced. Does that make sense? And then they died. And like for us, yeah, it is a trigger, but you just get to a point where this is the easier, softer way. And
It wouldn't last long.
I think we've all, well, at least us three, probably, maybe you two, have had the idea that we could drink. Like, I honestly think I could drink and drink recreationally, and I wouldn't go back to drugs, and I would be normal. And there's our kindred kind. I won't say their names. That have done that, and they're fine, right? But for me, the risk of going back to the holler or the trap trailer, it's just not worth shaking.
I'm the same
dice.
way. Like I feel like if I drank, I don't think I would go and start shooting dope again. I don't believe that. There's not a fiber in me. But when I do drink, I'm immediately like looking around the room like I could fight you. I could beat you. You know, I'm probably going to say things that are, you know, uncalled for. I'm going to probably cheat on my girl. Like I'm going around people that you know, that are not going to hold me accountable if I'm, you know, trying to fight some dude in the parking lot. So that's why I don't do it.
I find myself, to the answer to that question, when I'm sober, because I've had those thoughts, and I've played every single one of those scenarios out. Been sober, thought I could drink, tried it out. Been sober, thought I could microdose mushrooms, tried it out. And I have this, because I'm not an alcoholic. I've never been an alcoholic, and I would really struggle with that because it says in the book, if you think you're an alcoholic, go try and have a drink. If you can walk away from the table and sit it down, you're good to go. So I did that one time in 2020. I had a drink, set it down on the table, and I left. I called my sponsor, and I said, guess what? It's been a week. I had one drink. And but what happens is it's right out of the book too, man. Slow progression. So I have the drink, right? Let's say we have the drink. Now I'm gonna have a drink on the weekends. Just on the weekends, just with the boys, you know, a little whiskey and something, you know, neat. Well, now it's on the weekends, you know? And then after that comes and it's like, well, you know, I can successfully drink, so I could probably take some edibles to go to bed. It's no big deal. It's edibles, it's legal. Hell, I'll even get the card. It ain't even illegal for me to take it. Then it goes from there to, well, since I'm doing both of these things, I could probably take Kratom, and just once a month I'll set a day for it, and that's all I'll do. And then 6 months from there, I'm back on everything.
Then your toothache, and then you were like, well, I could do one pain pill.
Oh man, the pain, yeah. I'm glad it's hard to get pain pills these days, because if everything.
No, that shit's amazing. It's amazing. You haven't been here. They've heard the story, but fuck, that shit's amazing.
It is so hard to get them, like my mom. I'm like, God damn, when you're old and ready to, like, dude, let them have them. Like, dude, come on, man.
We kind of ruined it for the rest of the world.
Yeah. For sure.
I don't think we ruined it. I think that this was set in place, because remember, they're the ones that flooded everything. They're the ones that opened the floodgates in the 2000s, and there was a pain epidemic, and there was pain patients. Now all of a sudden they want to take that away. But what does that leave? What vacuum did that create? That's where fentanyl came in, and now everybody's on Suboxone, and now they want pain patients on Suboxone, alcoholics on Suboxone, meth addicts on Suboxone.
Crazy.
And
It's probably super cheap to make.
it's 100% cheaper to make because there's no opium that's involved. Yeah. We had to take over the opium fields in the early 2000s. That's why we went to Afghanistan, and you can see the correlation from 2002 when we invaded Iraq to the opium production skyrocket in the 2002s. And Suboxone, you can make dirt cheap. It's all synthetic. There's no chemical. You know what I mean? So
that's a true statement. So my cousin actually he did like 3 tours, and he would get danger pay, and they would pay him like $10,000 to go do it. And he was and they were guarding the poppy fields over in Afghanistan when they were over there. Like the troops were, like, for what?
Guarding them for who?
Right.
For us.
Right. So think about that one.
That's what opened the door. Just imagine.
Get that fatty.
Just imagine if they tried to drop fatty in the 90s or 2000s.
Well,
Nobody would touch it.
Crack was so much better, though. It was a better idea.
I was jumping
You
into
can
that.
smoke crack and fix a car and be okay.
So I'm going to jump into that. So if you look at the events that took place, we were having the recession in the early 2000s, and so they wanted to keep everybody quiet per se because there was no jobs. In the 80s, what was it? It was the industry. It was the boom of the industry and the car manufacturers and all of that. So that's when the cocaine hit the field. Like, it all makes sense. Like, we want everybody to stay awake now. We want them to work, as much as possible. So that's a conspiracy theory, anyways.
That's not a conspiracy theory. Yeah. That's fact. That don't get me started.
But let's not dive too much into that. But
okay, all right.
That's a thing.
All right, run it. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be real careful taking me there.
Yeah, me and Matt will be on the phone for an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well, Noriega, it's a whole thing. Noriega.
It is a whole thing. Yeah. All right.
It's not.
Look into it.
No, we're not going to look up conspiracy theories.
We'll have a separate conversation.
have a sidebar.
I'll make a believer out of you one day.
We can do that.
All right, Josh, this one's for you.
Oh boy.
Which one of y'all acts the most mature in public, but is actually the wildest behind closed doors?
Of all of us?
Speaking out of the group.
The four.
Say it again. Hit me again.
Which one of y'all acts the most mature in public, but is actually the wildest behind closed doors?
I'm not behind closed doors with these motherfuckers, so I didn't know. But if I'd had to guess, I would probably say Matt.
He was
from
just
perception.
talking about his spending habits.
He's very customer facing for sure.
Yeah.
But
if it comes
like,
to work, it's business. After that, me and Eric Trim be shirtless in the woods. Hunting deer.
Yeah, and places that you shouldn't.
All right, who's got second place?
You. Oh,
Second place?
Second place.
TJ for
Colvin?
sure. Yeah, Josh Coven's a little freak.
I see him with some whips and chains and
Yeah, I
some,
seen him jumping on a Tesla.
Why are we geared towards that? It's just in general, like the wildest. So like behind closed doors is like
Behind closed
nobody's
doors,
looking.
your bedroom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you do in the bedroom?
That's sure, but it's more of like a metaphor.
When nobody's
of that.
looking.
When nobody's looking.
I'm not smart
Oh, yeah,
enough
wow.
for metaphors.
Gotcha. All right, we'll move on. Next question. This is for TJ. All right, boss. If your life had warning labels like medication, what would yours say?
Caution, ego.
May cause diarrhea.
Yeah, make us. And what is it like? If you consume with alcohol, you might be dizzy. I think
Take
that
on a full stomach.
yeah, I think that would definitely be one. You take precaution. Yeah, don't take as large doses. You could overdose.
There you go.
Yeah.
Matt, what about you?
Probably the same.
Probably the same?
Take with caution.
I want to know what yours would be. What's your warning label like it came out of medication bottle?
I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
This is our first.
Yeah, don't feed after midnight like a gremlin. Don't feed after midnight. Don't get wet.
Don't eat it at night. Yeah.
Take with food. There you go.
There you go. Take with food. What about you, Josh?
I don't know. I'm so vanilla and straightforward and am who I am. I don't even know. Then can you answer that question?
I feel like it's more like the rear view mirror, like things are closer than they appear.
Okay, I'm with that.
That's good.
You know?
That's good. Mine would be preferably taking small doses.
Taking small
Okay.
doses.
Yeah, I think Matt would agree with that. Speaking.
Once daily.
Once daily.
Once
There you
daily,
go.
only,
There you
yeah.
go. Speaking of Matt, question 3. What's one thing you swear you're over, but everyone here knows you're definitely not? This was tailored for you.
Legends Recovery. I love that place.
Josh, if you're seeing this, Matt misses you very much.
No, I just miss the, just the feeling of it. And that's why I've found it Hill Space. That's why I've feel so at home here. It's something that I get to come in and I get to see the clients, kind of like I was at Legends. I get to sit down with the clients. I get to, sit down with the therapists, the case managers. I get to know people. And, it's hard to find that in a workplace, like where you feel like you're connected to something.
Yeah, I remember.
But yeah, I love Legends Recovery.
I remember you saying that you were having trouble connecting with the other one.
Yeah, it's nothing against the other place that I worked. It was
right.
just the connection just wasn't there.
He's like 2 hours away from it, though, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I play a big
I
part.
feel
of it.
like our culture's like,
Good.
yeah.
A great culture.
It's a family culture for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just my first walkthrough from there. You know what I mean? I definitely got that vibe.
The culture in the back is a little different than the culture in the front, but
No, we got the wall built now. The doors are painted today.
I'm talking about back by me.
Oh yeah, your office sucks.
You just got a fucking vacuum on and you walk in and it's in a goddamn vortex.
He's got this vent.
You ever know exhaust fan? He has a huge exhaust fan and it's like, you know how loud they are? And you go in and it's on every time you go in there. So he'll be on the phone and it's just like, like super loud, and it's just like, and I'll
You turn it off and he just looks at you.
Yeah, like sometimes I go in there and I'll be in there for like 10, and I'll realize like, why is that still on? Like, why is that?
He's
on?
like, it drowns the noise. I'm like, there's
That's
no
what
one
it
around
is.
you.
I hate the fucking quiet, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I need
Play
you
music.
have it on then.
Play music.
I have a fan app on my phone to go to sleep on. If it's quiet in the house,
You should come to my office.
The whole house is wired for sound, and I just have white noise radio on, like just something. If it's, I can't do quiet.
I'm the same way.
If it's too quiet, the inner thoughts
It
just
tells
too
me something
loud.
about you.
I be in there
I gotta
talking
drown it
cash
out.
money shit too that I don't want everybody to hear walking by. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
Like,
walks by. It's at the end of the
That's
building.
true. I got my own bathroom though,
You do have that.
with 2-ply.
The doors
cheap
came-
motherfuckers up front got the single ply
The
shit.
the doors came out really good, by the way. We should do
The
all
black?
We should do all black.
We got to put the doors back on the OTP room too because
Yeah.
we
Anyways,
got a lot
off
to do
topic.
there.
Next question.
Off topic. All right. Yeah. I'm a moderator here. Off topic. Let's go.
I go back to work for.
Coming over to Chris. Want to find a question? If y'all started a boy band today, who's getting kicked out first? You're okay.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, let me run it back.
You
Let
gotta
me run it
start
back.
Back. Yeah.
If y'all started a boy band today, who's getting kicked out first, and why is it obvious?
That's a good question.
In the room.
Right here, you four. Y'all just started a boy
Because
band.
We're like, we're the
Ain't no
crew.
lie, baby.
Yep.
Bye, bye,
Who's getting
bye.
kicked out first,
If,
and why is it obvious?
That's pretty deep. The chat.
I'm looking around comparing everyone to like the boy band. I'm like I can see the comparison between like popular boy bands. Like, you're definitely that one Chris guy, right?
That doesn't
the
sing.
Backstreet Boys.
That doesn't sing. He's good
He's
at
just
dancing
there.
though.
He's just
Yeah,
there.
He's
He's like
dances.
hyping everybody up, the hype man.
I mean, I feel like TJ is getting kicked out because he slept
For
with someone's girl.
For sure, you bang Lance's old lady. You're
banged the
out, bub.
TJ's going solo then, huh?
Yeah, Justin Timberlake.
It's like or Harry Styles.
Clearly before station.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course.
Way
Station.
before
Yeah, I'm
station.
married. Yeah.
We love you.
Now he's married, so
Oh, yeah, I'm married.
you know now he would probably be in the band.
You can't be boy bands at 40. Plus.
No, yeah.
You're a
this is-
grandpa. Always
Yeah, I'm a
listen to
grandpa now. Yeah, for sure. That's
P3.
yeah, P3.
All right, who's the next one for?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
well, there's no more questions, but I do have my own question
Sure.
here.
Yeah.
And this kind of be for the whole gang here. What are your guys's, what do you see in the future of Heel Space and what you guys have going on? Where do you guys see it in 5 years?
Sold.
Sold to private equity, rolled up with other treatment centers for a $50 million cash
No,
out.
we got a lot of things going, man. We got we're expanding in Toledo. We're expanding at another undisclosed place that I don't want to give my idea away. We're looking at buildings in other areas, elevate recovery. The sky's the limit, I think, for Hill Space.
I think that we need to have some form of inpatient treatment because I think
Tell me
that
about it. We're doing it.
it's tied together.
I think a whole ecosystem is a win. you know,
Exactly.
just from front to back,
Yeah.
all the way through.
Full continuum.
Full
continuum
continuum of care.
And then once they are like they've been sober for a while and they have the ability to, they can come here and smoke cigars.
But yeah, sky's the limit, man. I know for me, I would have never dreamed of TJ getting it this far. This is.
I think he dreamed he could get
Yeah,
that.
I don't think anybody really did. I knew he had it in him, but to the level that it is right now, so I can imagine what 5 years is gonna look like.
I think another point to add is that, like, our collab with Coven, our relationship with Chris, our potential and future relationship with you, I think that's what makes us best is that we want to be around other good people. And then where that collab leads us, we're not really tied to as long as we're being altruistic and like helping, and we don't care and we're down for it. We'll put our money where our mouth is. Well, I usually put my money for their mouth, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same.
Yeah.
You feel bad profiting in this space?
For sure.
That is the great.
Absolutely not. The thing is,
We don't profit.
Well, but you're talking about world domination here and expansion, and eventually there's going to be profit.
Yeah. So
Toledo domination.
okay. So in the grand scheme of things, let's say it's not there. It's not. Nobody's doing it. Then what?
No, I don't have the answer. It's just
Yeah.
off
No,
the cuff question.
that's the logic there, though. So it's like people say, they're like, well, how do you feel about that? And it's like, if we weren't doing it, then where would everybody go?
And I think the other component of it is whatever we do, the money's going to go to help people in other areas. Whereas like we're not going to hoard it and use it. It's going to be continued to help and expand. We actually just got our nonprofit today. We got approved by the IRS, so that'll give us the ability to help people without making a profit. So
Big money in nonprofit.
we need you on the board,
Yeah,
by the way.
he's already said he'll be on the board.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice. You start tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can we start January?
Your wife will make 4th.
Does your wife want to make a
Listen,
donation?
she'd be a great person. Actually, I mean, so she has a chronic pain clinic, and she will not prescribe narcotics. So she is very alternative.
Nice.
I love that.
I'd love to come do an in-service.
What about you? Like, what do you like? What like? Obviously, you're not in heel space, and you're a friend of ours. You're of ours, and like we network with you, and we care about you and your business. So like, what does it look like for Chris
Good question.
in 5 years?
You're gonna hate this fucking answer. The next thing is secret. The immediate next thing is secret. Shh. The next thing, this town has 0 good fucking bars. Yeah. 0 good cocktail bars. A real cocktail. And this is gonna.
They got the Derby over on Monroe.
They don't even plow their snow.
So that's what your plan is? A
The
cocktail
next
bar?
thing is probably going to be a bar, 100%, and fresh, squeezed juices and cocktails, and properly made and built properly. Like you can't. Nobody in this town even makes a good old fashioned. I don't even know if you guys know what an old fashioned is.
But that with the
But,
big
like,
ice cube, the circle.
Well,
to an
that has
extent,
nothing to
sure.
do with it, but
Yeah.
What?
It
I
could.
thought that was part of old fashioned.
It could.
Jake,
No, it's like old school.
that's just all-
it's
yeah,
like
old
whiskey,
school, just-
and like the sour. And
I lied. I lied. Credit where credit's due. There is one fantastic bar in this town.
Give it to him. Who is it?
Sabira downtown, Moose's new place.
Hashtag
They have-
Spirit.
Yeah, it has the best cocktail program in the city. But you gotta go downtown, and nobody goes downtown.
It's
I don't go
dangerous.
downtown. Well, it's not dangerous.
It is.
No, it's
I'm
dangerous.
I'm from East St. Louis. It's not dangerous.
Don't go around the
I'm from
library.
Kentucky. It's dangerous to me.
I can see you being Tom
Bar.
Cruise in
No, I'm not
cocktail.
gonna make the cocktails, but that's the next. I mean, for me, the next thing in this town at least is
You'd slay
a real
that.
cocktail bar.
That'd be dope.
What about
You'd
Ann
slay that.
Arbor? Is there good cocktail bars up there?
20. There's
He's
20.
gonna have to-
Yeah, it's wild.
he's gonna have-
Population is 1/5. Cocktail
Alcoholic.
bars. I mean, I could go on and on. My friends at The Last Word. My friends at
Yeah, Ann Arbor's wild.
yeah,
Alley Bar and Babs, and even like Babs is kind of like a little dive bar pool. Used to be a pool hall, whatever kind of dive bar. Whatever. They make a proper cocktail if you ask for one. It doesn't exist in Toledo. You can go down Monroe Street and not find a single place that have a real cocktail.
You got to throw in a mocktail though, so we can come.
100%.
And, so
We
we can
want
come and
come.
We want
support
come.
you.
yeah, well, you're gonna do food too, because that's for me. It's like when I think of you,
Yeah, food's just a loss leader, though. There's no fucking money in food. But I will tell you, you gave me a hell of an idea before we even went on air about the spirit guide for people in recovery. Like, you want that one day? You come in, we'll take care of you, we'll get you loaded, we'll make sure you don't do anything stupid. And I'll send them right back to your front door.
The whiskey's kicking in.
yeah,
Or like he said in,
No,
the
yeah.
in the book
book,
where
yeah.
it says, if you can.
yeah, drink your moderation. Go ahead and give it a
Yeah,
try.
well, and then even doesn't it say like have
What
2
book is
drinks
this?
and leave, or it's
Big book of Alcoholics Anonymous.
You
but
need
see, it's,
that book
it's from
here
a
just in
different time.
case.
dude,
you know,
that'd
this was
be a
in the
good
30s.
pitch for a bar. Is like try this out, test to see if you are alcoholic. Like that's a good.
Whiskey and milk. There
Whiskey
you
and
go.
milk.
Yep, I remember that story. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good bar name. Whiskey and milk.
So, so just a reference. It talks about a guy who quit drinking, and he would go into a bar to have milk and a sandwich. They had a good sandwich there, so he'd go and he would get a glass of milk. And so then he sold himself after he went in a few times that he could have whiskey in his milk because, I mean, that makes sense.
Well, it's on a full stomach. You're not going to get
full
drunk,
stomach.
and it'll take the
It's a good
edge
sandwich,
off.
you
It'll
know?
take the edge off.
Yeah, and then he was proceeded to ruin his life again. So
It's
Dicks in no
a
time.
great scene in a movie called Guys and Dolls. It's like Frank Sinatra and the Godfather guy, Marlon Brando. And Marlon Brando, they make this bet that who can sleep with this girl first. And he takes her to Cuba. And they're drinking in Havana, and it's gorgeous. And she doesn't drink because she's part of the Salvation Army back when the Salvation Army was like
The
Sally.
shit.
teetotaling, whatever. And she goes, "Wow, this coconut milk's amazing. What's in it?" He goes, "Oh, they put a preservative in it. Clearly, it's rum, but like it's just funny because she's drinking milk. Oh, we just put a preservative in there."
yeah, it's gonna be good for longer.
Why is my face so warm?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Anyways.
All right, well, let's
Well, yeah. So that wraps up the 37th episode.
stay tuned for 38. We're gonna have a good one next week.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, well, thank Matt for coming out and sharing a little bit of your story. letting us
Drop your
poke fun.
socials. Follow them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You can find me on Facebook, Matt Keegan Recovery. It's got the blue check mark. It's the only one that's got the blue check mark. There are
Verified.
lots of imposters that pretend to be me that try to extort people for money. So Matt Keegan Recovery, Instagram, same thing. YouTube, Matt Keegan Recovery, same thing with TikTok. All my music you can find on all streaming platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. And if you want to see some good music videos directed by moi, I suggest going to the YouTube. It's on its way up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Going
get-
up.
get
I
in-
can't believe nobody's asked you to do anything live. What the fuck?
Yeah, well,
totally
you're gonna-
missed out.
You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. He's gonna be coming around a little more at the Hill Space, maybe.
Absolutely.
No, I want the live performance now. We had this idiot trying to freestyle on like episode 2.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, give us some
that's my,
bars.
that's my bread and butter.
Give us some bars.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how many times I watched that Harry Mack guy? That guy.
Oh, I love Harry
he's,
Mack.
he's
He is
dope.
fucking
He's
fire.
a legend.
Who
dude.
doesn't
That's-
love Harry Mack?
That's
Oh
him.
my
Yeah.
god, he is.
He's a one of a
Alright.
kind, dude.
Let's,
And he just seems like a good guy.
I'm a,
so I
he
could do
must be
something that I
autistic.
already know, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something just off the cuff.
All right.
There it is.
Taking
What's the
us
name
out
of this
right
cigar shop?
Black Rose.
Black Rose. Oh, that's easy.
He's huge. So easy.
Yeah.
Check, check.
Oh, closer to the mic.
A little closer to Mike. Yeah.
A little
With
closer
the
to
music.
the mic.
No, with
The
the
music.
phone.
Sitting under bright lights. TJ said it's something that he likes. Okay, wait. Sitting here, yo, backload, moving slow at the Black Rose, smoking on cigars, just so they know. Voice a little scary, but it's cool, I'll let them know. Hey, Matt Keegan, I'm addicted to the flow, like I'm snorting up some cane, but I don't do that shit no more. Sitting back up in this table, and this chair is cool. Moving back, about to take you people back to school. I didn't know that I'd ever make it here, and I'm sitting here, future looking so fucking clear. Never thought that I'd have it, never thought that I'd make it. Future's looking so bright, all I gotta do is fucking take it. I just probably shouldn't cuss as much as I did. I just keep on fucking sitting, yeah, you know what it is. The dude is walking in the door, yeah, you know that it's quick. I gotta really keep on spitting cause I don't fucking miss. It's like a dude trying to hit a shot in a vein. It's like I do it every day. These rhymes are fucking insane. I get you hooked in so quick. I gotta talk all this shit. Keep on going, giving it back, and I don't stop cause I'm it. I told you once and twice, I'ma blow it up. It's nice. I just keep on going with these fucking songs. I don't write. This the last time you ever gonna hear this verse. If I miss this fucking shot, you might thinking then that it's worse. Yo, it's Keegan to the mat, laying on their back. I don't really stop. I'm like panic attack. Take a couple of Xanax and just sit back and relax. I'ma do this shit and tell you once. It's Matt, K-E-E-G-N, Keegan, M-A-T-T. Breathe in, I ain't leaving. This the season. Rhyming like a motherfucking ceiling demon. Back up to the way that I drop it. I keep on going, switch the flow up. Yeah, you know that I'm popping. I really keep it going, and I ain't never gonna be stopping. I just keep on talking the shit. Get it, I'm rocking, I'm giving it back, taking the words, taking it, slowing down, giving it up. I'm running my mouth and I'm doing it right now. I really can't stop. I gotta bring them down. Get a motherfucking picture, and they came out screaming out my name. Matt Keegan, too loud. Get up on the stage, know that I'ma tear that bitch down. I ain't gonna stop till they loving my sound. I'ma force it down your throat till you're puking up now. Hey, I gotta take me a break. I get up on this motherfucker. I gotta take me a shake. I know how to make it move with the money I make. I stack it to the ceiling. Life is feeling so great. Hey.
The fact that we didn't fucking plan that, the fact that we didn't plan that was real, that's dope.
Yeah, that was
We're
freaked out
the
for sure.
only
You could tell.
5-6 people that are gonna believe that was unplanned.
No, well,
Wow. Wow.
No, if
That
he would
was
have planned
fire.
that, he wouldn't have said fuck that many times.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, it's a really good filler word if I'm like trying to think of something real quick.
No, you could. That's how you can tell it's a freestyle. So like, if it's you hear guys, they say it's a freestyle, and then they're just spitting bars after
Bars, like metaphorical bars. It's like, bro, you're not spitting that, dude. Yeah.
Other than Harry Mack.
Yeah,
Lil
other
Wayne.
than Harry Mack. Yeah, he's been tried and tested. That dude is the
Yeah,
truth.
for sure. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah,
and,
if you guys don't mind, I'd like to get just a really quick full photo of everybody from my social media.